Alrighty, YouTube, this is part two. We went over the husbandry and everything, and right now I'm going to try to make this fast because it's getting late. I've got some ball pythons to attend to, some porphyraceous coxi, laticinctus, and valeti to get to. I'm breeding all kinds of things right now. Here we go. So here is a male, mature Haplopelma lividum. It's too bad they're such short-lived species because they're gorgeous. I love them. Not sure if that's even coming out too good, but anyway, he matured out, hooked out roughly 6 to 7 weeks ago, and I was happy to get him because I have 9 cobalt blues. I'm not sure if I'm gonna run them through all of them, probably just a few. But anyway, here's a little secret. He's actually sitting right on top of what I need to grab to show you guys. But only thing I do is there's a few different methods. There's neutral ground methods that works really good with pokies, the Poecilotheria genus. I even let some of them come out of their tanks and do the thing up on a wall, door frame, wherever they end up doing it. Shark tanking works really good with Avix. Shark tanking, neutral ground, in my experience, does not work very good with Haplopelma species, and I'll tell you why. Haplopelmas, the minute they come out and you take them out of their comfort zone, which is their little habitat, they become very aggravated and agitated and on defense. So anything that touches them, they're going to strike or run. Now, of course, a lockup between a male to a female is going to limit any access that they have to escape and feel secure. So, of course, Haplopelmas are going to, much like Lampropelma species, are going to attack them. Only thing I do is I grab the male. He's laid 3 or 4 sperm webs, not as much as you would think the species would make, but I'll get to how to increase their productivity with sperm webs also. Right now, I just want to explain to you how I get them to mate. So I grab the male, just throw them in here. I coax them out. Males tend to, when they very first start making their sperm webs, they're a lot slower than they were before they matured out. That's just my experience. Don't quote me on that. I'm not saying that is Bible for everyone. Each individual specimen has its own attitude and demeanor. But this little bit of webbing that he's actually touching right here, that's right there, the brown part, that's his sperm webbing. What I did is I took it out of his little tub and I dropped some bits of it way down in this burrow, and within about, I'd say, less than a minute, I actually heard her tapping, and then she comes up. Webbing in female and male tarantulas are all filled with all different kinds of pheromones, especially sperm webs. So this is how I do it. I basically grab it. Get off me. Anyway, I basically grab the sperm web, throw it down the hole. She starts tapping. He's wandering around. He sees her webbing, and he knows exactly what's going on as soon as he gets in here. And he usually won't start tapping until he feels the presence of her, the physical presence, the vibration, the sensors, whatever it is. And that's how I do it. She'll come out, and then actually, if you see very lightly, I don't know if you can, but she's been up here twice, and she's actually webbed in this little bit of sperm webbing and eco-earth. And I'm sure here, as soon as I stop the video, I'm going to turn the lights off, or dim the lights, throw the lid back on, and get my catch cup and what I call my Captain Save-A-Ho stick out, just in case she decides that she's going to attack them. But usually what happens is when you do the sperm webbing in the hole at the face of the burrow, it prepares her. She senses the pheromones. She can smell them, taste them, whatever they do, and she knows that there's a mate out there. So she's not in feed mode. You know, usually any kind of vibration or anything that triggers, she'll come out and attack food. And I don't like to power feed this species, because you power feed them, they're very sensitive species. You're talking about internal ruptures from the abdomen, because the way the internal exoskeleton grows compared to the external exoskeleton, you can get internal ruptures, meaning the inside grows at an exponential rate to where there's actually splits in the abdomen. Then when they molt out, they can bleed out. If you don't believe me, try it. It'll break your heart. But anyway, so the sperm webbing puts her into breeding mode. She knows what's going to happen. She comes out in search of a male instead of food and doesn't feel threatened. Now, what you want to watch for is whether or not she's tapping, how she comes out. When she starts webbing up the sperm webbing and incorporating it into part of her own burrow, that's a very, very, very good sign. If she doesn't web up the sperm webbing, comes out and immediately shoots out of her burrow, then you need to watch your male, because she's coming out, she senses a male. There's something internally that they understand that we don't. And she may know that she's going to molt soon or whatever. For whatever reason, she doesn't feel like breeding. She's going to come out and basically attack and in turn make that male into an intruder. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. If there's any other questions whatsoever that anybody has about breeding specific species, go ahead and hit me up and I will try my best to help you guys out. And once again, the best damn group on Facebook is 8-Legged Freaks. Alright, thanks for listening. I'm out.